Kathy Longwell with Dog Speak Dog Training and Behavior. I am in beautiful Florida now. I just worked up a sweat outside training with Butte. So I wanted to give you a training tip, and a lot of times it's very frustrating for dog owners because they have a dog that as soon as you put that leash on, your dog is reactive when you try to take them on a walk. And so they could be reactive to other dogs, any wildlife in the environment, loud noises, cars, trucks, moving wheels, bicycles, you name it. So what reactive means is that when your dog sees something in its environment, they react by jumping up and down, barking, lunging, you name it. So this is not always a bad thing. It could just be because they're excited. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily aggressive. But what happens is that when we put a leash on a dog, it actually holds them back from something that they want to get to. And so if we do that over and over again without working through the emotions your dog is having, it creates higher and higher levels of reactivity because they're frustrated, and then it can turn into aggression. So one of the things you need to do is work on some training games, work on your commands, cues, marker words, whatever you want to call them. And some examples of those would be your leave it, or your no, or your, a marker word like yip or yes. So a reason why we can become very frustrated when those cues are not working outside of the house when we really need them is because we haven't practiced those cues, commands, or marker words inside of the home with our training games or exercises, whatever you do to teach your dog those cues, commands, or marker words. We need to practice those inside of the home first, where there are zero distractions or things that they can react to. And what this produces is what we sometimes call muscle memory, where as soon as your dog hears that cue, command, or marker word, such as leave it, no, yip, whatever you use, as soon as they hear that word, they are trained to turn and come back towards you for a reward. So you become the reward instead of whatever is in the environment. So I do have some training games on my channel. If you want to search through my videos, there's the Get It game and also the Leave It game. Feel free to watch those videos and then practice them in a zero distraction environment like your living room or another room in your house where there's no distractions. Then you need to practice these in your backyard, and then you take it to the front yard, and then you take it just, around the block, wherever your dog, when your dog is ready to move forward in your training because they're no longer having that reactivity. So that should be a note to yourself that don't move forward, don't take your dog to the park if your training is not successful in a zero distraction environment like the inside of your home. Again, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me. You can also go to my website at dogspeaktraining.biz. Sorry, I just created a new website name. That's dogspeaktraining.biz. That's my website. You can fill out a contact form and we can set up a phone consult, or if you're in the Florida area, we can work on having an in-person session. Happy training.